I don't know. I'm good at it. You ever just, well, you just know you're good at something, so you just continue to do it.
You really asking me that question right now?
No, because I already know the answer.
So it's a job for you, nothing more.
It's a it's a job for me. It's not. It probably at one point maybe was about being righteous and just and everything like that. But now it's just a job, and my whole job is just to make sure we don't pass the tipping point.
And what would that tipping point be?
Full on chaos.
What's so wrong with chaos?
Makes it harder to protect the ones you care about. Like it's not even about my career at this point or anything like that. It's just
It's just what?
the people around me. I watch too many people around me just fucking drop lately. We killed Tidy. Shockingly, you didn't kill Holloway. It was the fucking Rangers, but I should have seen that one coming with the way he was handling things. Nathan probably killed by some shitty baller, no doubt. Couldn't even die to a respectable gang. Holloway doesn't even get a warrior's death. He fucking gets pushed out of the helicopter.
That wouldn't have been how I would have done it.
Yeah, that's how I knew it wasn't you.
That was impersonal.
Exactly. It was cowardly, is what it was. It was cowardly.
Do you think
They
that's
didn't.
what I am?
I don't know. You definitely prey on those that are weaker than you.
Not all of them.
Maybe there's been a few cops in there and everything like that, but just because you're a cop doesn't make you strong.
That is incredibly truthful.
Like a badge and a gun doesn't make you a strong person. You know, it really does.
What?
Being vulnerable.
Being vulnerable gets you killed. Being vulnerable is a weakness.
You would think that, and I know specifically you would think that. But there's
And
strength in showing your vulnerability
how so?
because it lets people around you see that you're human, and it does expose you. But in exposing yourself, there is a real sign of strength.
Your logic is flawed. All that does is get you hurt or killed. Exposing vulnerability shows people that you are weak, and then people will take advantage of it. Look at you and Portia. Look at you and me now. You showed your vulnerability. Now she's in the position she is because of you.
No, that's the thing. She's in the position she's in now because I got into this in the first place.
Regrets.
I'd have probably found another way, maybe. I probably wouldn't have tipped the cards. I probably just would have, probably would have just kept it to myself as long as I could. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I'll be down there in a minute. What's going on? 10-4 and 37.
You know she likes toying with you.
Hold on, I got radio traffic. 10-4, 37 postal pull out. Yeah, I got you. What'd you say?
She likes toying with you.
Yeah, I know. I can tell she finds me interesting.
She finds you amusing.
It's the weird warped sense of morality. Or at least to her, it is.
Go ahead and take the right pull over for
She
me.
sees me trying to rationalize what I'm doing, when realistically it was just genuine human emotion, which she does not understand at all.
Everything's gonna come crashing down.
Yeah, I know.
I don't want to go to jail. I don't like it. I
Yeah,
really
I'm
don't.
well aware. I'm well aware of that, but I don't think they're sending you to jail.
No, they're gonna send me to Parsons.
Exactly.
I really don't want to go there.
What other option do we have?
I don't know.
You need help.
I know. But even if they tried to fix us, there's no telling if it's gonna suppress me or suppress her. Or both, or just make it worse.
I know.
It's my fault, you know.
Why is that?
Because I said no. I told him no.
Told who no? They had him again already. What did you tell no?
We learned it from somewhere, you know. All of it.
Yeah. Just realized half my shit is on the floor in there.
You dropped your food.
Yeah. I went looking for the food to eat, and then, yeah, my pocket's full. Got the drinks.
Here. I got cupcakes. They're in your glove
That's
box.
fine. Just run back in there and grab them.
I'll put some cupcakes in your glove box anyway.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
What does Arthur think about this whole situation?
He's worried.
What? Worried I'm gonna blow blow you in, or just worried you're gonna get caught? What?
Worried I'm gonna get caught?
I know he trusts me.
That's why he let you know he was there the other night.
That explains a lot.
You think he would have been that obvious? If Arthur doesn't want you to see that he's there, you won't see that he's there. People don't understand him.
I don't fully understand him, and how long have I been around him?
They think he's an utter goofball nut job sometimes.
No, he's a fucking 5,000 IQ fucking genius.
Yeah, he is. He can flip it like a switch.
Pretty much.
Answer me a question, Brock.
What do you got for me?
Do you think I have an ego?
You know what? Kind of do.
How so?
You and me, these conversations, when we talk about the things that you do, there's this air of superiority to it. I mean, Emily sure as hell thinks you're gonna get caught. You think you're Teflon. He thinks nothing's gonna stick to you. Takes a lot of ego. Just like me, when I came here, I thought I could beat everybody. A lot of ego.
When I first came here, there was a guy who he slammed me into a building by my throat and told me that I was absolutely nothing in this city and that I never would be. And I intended from that moment to show him he was absolutely wrong.
Let me take a guess on who that was. Was it Hobbs?
No, not Hobbs. Why did you say Hobbs?
I don't know, I've heard some things.
What things?
That guy used to be something. He used to run with Terry.
Hobbs was a cop. What do
Wait,
you
what?
actually know about Hobbs?
He's buried in the same spot Terry is.
So what do you actually know about him?
I guess that's all I thought I know.
You know nothing, Brasciole.
Yeah, well, not a lot of people talk about the past.
Hobbs was a cop. Guess how long his 14-day lasted?
How long?
64 days.
What the fuck?
He used to call himself the best rookie on the force.
What the hell was he doing?
Hobbs wasn't exactly the brightest, but he was one of the best. He took pride in the fact that he was the longest standing rookie. He got fired twice from PD.
Jesus Christ.
The second time he got fired because he let Arthur in his car. Let Arthur drive the car, let Arthur set up a sting, let Arthur put out an announcement on the PD system. And despite all that, they caught the criminal. And he still got fired.
Yeah.
So you know what he did?
What's that?
He started the Seven River Rangers.
So he did run with Terry.
Mm-hmm. I remember those guys. All of them. Before them, I remember Sons of Sandy.
I've seen Tweeko tweet about that shit. And repeatedly told, the less people that know about this, the better.
The fact that we ended up there is amusing.
The fact that we ended up there and there was something new to the equation was even more amusing.
Bike tires.
Yep.
Free person.
Except I didn't tell them.
Means one of your people did.
I have an inkling on who. What do you know about John Ford?
I know that he had alliances with the Rangers. I know that he almost was a Ranger. I know that he was helping the Rangers back in the day. I know that he was providing them with ammo. I know that he still feeds them information.
You think he would feed the Rangers information or the Reapers information?
Probably. But who knows? Wouldn't
Problem
put
is,
it past him.
nobody else knew that was where it was. It was me, Petrovich, and Ellen.
You know as well as I do that there were two more people there, but they wouldn't tell Soul.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Like I said, Hans.
That was cute.
Did you like that? I figured you would.
I knew it was meant for me.
That was absolutely meant for you.
But again, Rick Ryan would say that you see me as more than just somebody you can move around.
You're not a pawn.
Oh, I know.
What would you say you are?
I don't know. Calling myself the Knight seems like it would be a little too cliche.
You're definitely a knight.
Yeah, I know. Still doesn't make it not cliche.
You can't get away from making that a cliche. You're a cop. You're a fucking knight, Brasciole. However, you're a black knight.
Yeah. Probably the best way to put it. I mean, you would think anybody would realize this. You do this long enough, you become jaded to what you're doing. You know, at the end of the day, the streets are never going to be safe.
No, they are not.
It's just the paradox of making them safe enough.
Without
Maybe a
chaos
role
and
would be
crime,
different.
you would get bored. Nobody becomes a cop because they want a quiet life. They become a cop because they seek the thrill of it. That's exactly what you do.
Wait, you think I'm just some kind of like ping chaser out here?
Sometimes. Not all the time.
You know what it is? It's not that I want a thrill. I want a challenge.
I can understand that.
Not like physically. I don't want a physical challenge because anybody can get strong enough or good enough, fast enough to accomplish a physical challenge. I want the mental challenge of it.
Like figuring out who I was.
Yeah, that's kind of why I started tagging along on a lot of it. And then who would have thought I would have found out the way I did?
You should have never found out.
Wasn't
But
like
I
was looking.
suppose, in a way, it was beneficial for me. Not so much you. Well, maybe. I don't know.
At the end of the day, all I have to do is keep doing my job. I did my job yesterday, I'm doing it again today. It's a tough balance, and it's hard to find it.
Balance is always tricky.
Yeah.
It's like dealing with my mom.
Yeah.
She balances a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I know.
Yeah?
Yeah. I've known about her balancing things for a while.
Like, how so?
You go home that sometimes your mom isn't there and somebody else is. Oh, that was ominous.
That timing was, interesting.
It was very, very weird.
How do you know about my mom?
So,
Wait, what do you know about my mom first?
pretty much everything.
Okay, define everything.
I know that your mom, Emily Kildare, and Louise Walker are sort of the same person in the same body.
know?
I had suspicions, kind of one of my first like interactions, not with your mom, but
Al?
with that yeah, with her. Um, she was very apprehensive to ever let me take her fingerprints or anything like that. And just like the situations that the people that I would catch Elle with and everything like that, and the situations I would see her in and everything like that, they seemed like situations where your mom was missing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then um, one day I caught your dad risen up Elle, and she said, "You're doing this for the wrong person."
What does
And
Rizzy mean?
your dad pulled out a guitar and he was singing a song. That was probably very personal to your dad and your mom, and not to him and Elle. And I know how much your dad loves your mom, and I know he would never do anything to hurt her like that. So that was kind of like the light bulb moment where it was like that is definitely what's going on here.
She's gonna get my mom in trouble.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem I've been having too, is I don't know how to approach that.
I don't want to lose Emily. I already
So
lost my other mom, and I don't want
yeah,
to lose her.
I know.
But Elle, Elle does not like me, like at all.
Yeah, I
But
kind of figured she wouldn't enjoy having a child around.
she'll protect me.
Yeah,
I don't think she likes me.
I think she protects you to make sure she doesn't have your dad turn against her. Because I think the second that she would do something to you is the second she would lose him. And maybe that's your mom kind of like fighting it too to make sure. I don't know. I don't know how any of that works. Like I'm not a psychologist or anything like that. But what I can tell you is that even though I know, I don't tell anybody. Because realistically, I do not want what is coming for her to hurt your mom or your dad or you for that matter.
Elle didn't used to be around as much, but something happened.
Yeah.
Something happened like a year ago. And suddenly she was around a whole lot more. And my mom wasn't.
Yeah. Something's up.
What's going on over there?
I'm not sure. She texted me that something's not going to end well.
I have my guns.
She's just talking about how the power's.
Nothing with the power being out ever ends well half the time.
Yeah, not wrong.
I wonder who blew it out.
I mean, I know where to look where it got blown out.
So do I, because I know how to do it, but I doubt they'd be there anymore.
Yeah, they fuck off pretty quick.
They blow it and run.
Yeah, there's no reason to stick around. But so basically, every time Elle gets caught, I end up processing her, and I just process. I don't take her fingerprints. I know exactly who it is. It's her ID in a pocket with her picture on her profile, and I just move it along. There's enough there to positively ID her as Louise Walker, as the criminal that has committed these acts, and just book her and move along.
But what if one day she does something really, really bad? Like, really bad.
I don't know where we're gonna be at that point.
What if there's a way to get rid of her?
That's kind of what I've been putting my mind to, but I don't even know where to start.
My
Like,
dad
I've tried.
thinks he can help her and wants to, like, save her, I guess. I don't know. But I don't think you can save Elle.
No,
I
you
think you
can't.
need to make her go away.
Problem is I don't know how to do that, and realistically, I've talked to your mom about it, because your mom and Elle know that I know.
I bet she was not happy.
No, she's kind of got me by the balls at this point.
How? I know
Yeah.
how.
Yeah. By the other person in my life that's got me by my balls. Not in that way, I'm just saying, like, you know, she runs the show mostly.
I don't think. No. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either, kid. I just know that I'm just trying to protect the people around me the best I can, because I don't want their lives to come crashing down too.
There has to be a way to get rid of her. But so many people don't want her to go away. I don't understand it.
Because she helps them. Like, she facilitates them doing what they're doing.
But it's bad.
But that's what they want to do. Like, and what else are they going to do but make sure that they can keep doing what they're doing? So why would they want to get rid of her? Why would they want to get rid of Elle? Like, they like your mom and everything like that, but they don't want to get rid of the person that helps them. Like, your mom's not really going to help them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Elle is. So why would you get rid of her? If that's your end game. Like, your dad, on the other hand, he wants to get rid of her because he's in love with your mom.
It's worse now, though.
Oh, I know.
No. It's real not good.
Why?
Because the people who sort of, I guess, are responsible for her, my grandparents, they're in the city. And my dad already told me to be careful, because they're here.
Responsible for her how?
My dad wouldn't explain it all. He just said that something happened to her when she was really young, and it was their fault.
So they did something to her, and then that's when...
They hurt Emily. And then
L be- became
Came to exist. Yeah,
her,
I get
became
what
it,
you're saying.
but he tried to explain it to me once.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was always L, like the name,
Mm-hmm.
but it, but Emily didn't want to be Louise. And then something
Yeah.
happened, and L came up and named Emily, and became L. But I don't know what happened, because no one will tell me. I just know it was bad. Really, really bad.
They locked her in a well.
You what?
They locked her in a well for a good period of time until Emily kind of wasn't there anymore. And Al is what came out of that well.
Her own parents did that to her?
Yes.
Why?
What I understand is that they used to do some very bad things back on the farm. And they wanted her to participate, and she refused. So they locked her in a well until she would.
Until she didn't have a choice anymore.
Exactly. And that's how we get to where we are today.
So the bad things that Elle does is stuff that her parents taught her.
That's right.
Like the killing and the robbing and the shooting and the bombs and all of that shit.
Mostly the killing.
How do we fix her?
I'm still trying to figure that out. I've tried talking to your mom and just like trying to reason with her and hoping, Elle doesn't show up, because half the time now when I have a conversation with either, the other one butts in.
You don't think my grandparents are gonna try to make me do those things, do you?
God, I hope not.
I just know I'm supposed to stay away from them if I see them. I'm supposed to run and hide.
Well, if we know anything about Elle, where she came from, it's got to be a lot worse than her.
That's not comforting.
Sometimes I'm here for you, kid. Like, I want nothing bad to happen to you or anything like that, but you gotta realize with me, sometimes I can't comfort you. Sometimes I have to tell you the truth, because that is what is going to protect you. You've done a lot more at this point in your life than a lot of other people have, and you kind of got to understand at this point that there are going to be some times where we kind of just got to go, hey, this is the truth, and this is what's happening, and here's how to protect yourself.
Does my dad know that you know?
Yes.
What did he say?
Not much. I don't think he's happy that I know, that's for sure. But he is well aware of the fact that I know. There's also one other person that knows that I know.
Who?
Somebody with blue hair who goes through moments where she doesn't particularly like me, and then other moments where she's perfectly fine with me.
Brasciole.
Yep. Which is another complicated relationship in my life. I mean, don't get me wrong, that ship has sailed, and I'm well past it at this point because I realize I can't be doing that shit no more.
Wait, what shit?
Dating criminals.
Probably not the best idea.
You know what? It seemed like a great idea at the time, but
Yeah, until they're on the other side of a barrel from you.
I mean, to be fair, we kind of been able to negotiate those waters pretty well. Like, it gets to a point where they want better things, or they're in a situation where if people find out, bad things will happen, blah, 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 blah. And then I get left holding the bag.
Well, also, most criminals will get a bad reputation for dating a cop.
Yeah, that too. That too. So yeah,
Portia know?
she no, she. You know how the truth can protect people? The
Yeah.
truth can also put them in a lot of danger too.
She cannot know.
I know.
If you try to do anything else, she'll hurt her.
I know. I'm well aware of that, and that's kind of why I'm stuck where I'm stuck. Like I said, I tried to reason with your ma. She doesn't know how to get out of it, and your mom is worried that if we try to do anything to get rid of Al, that it may end up getting rid of your mom.
What if that happened? Like, what if there was a chance but we got rid of the wrong person? There's gotta be a way. But medically there has to be a way, right?
Maybe that's where you come in.
I wouldn't even know where to start. It's not exactly my area of expertise, though I have looked into dissociative disorder a lot since I sort of, figured it out.
Who do you know that you could ask questions of that might be able to help you? Just don't, obviously don't give them any information more than you're just trying to figure out how that whole thing works.
I have no idea.
I don't know. There's got to be somebody in this city that's got fucking an understanding of how that should work. I don't know.
There's enough supernatural shit in this city. Maybe we can just rip her out.
I don't think that's how this one's gonna work, though. That's a problem.
That's unfortunate.
This is definitely due to what happened to her. Like, oh, I think the power's back. Yep, power's back.
Ooh.
So, at least that's what I'm thinking. Is definitely not something we can just shake a voodoo doll at or some shit like that.
That'd sure be easier.
Yeah. Well, also, pretty sure Tweeko killed the only psychic in town too.
Oh yeah, the lady with the cards.
Yeah. She was good. She was really good. She fucking.
Blue was better.
Yeah.
You didn't know Blue, but she was.
I don't know.
Blue was good. Blue was really scary good.
I don't know. Vixie basically convinced Mariah that I was a manipulative piece of shit, so that was great.
Yeah, but if that didn't happen, she wouldn't be with Portia.
Good point. Very good point. Very
Exactly.
Good point.
Sometimes things have to happen for the right things to, take its place.
Portia's starting to take on way too many of my bad traits, though.
How so?
Yeah, she's getting a little,
Aggressive?
little aggressive, little big for her britches lately.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't know how to deal with it.
Calm her down.
I'm gonna have to. I just don't know how to approach it because she is doing a lot better. Like in a matter of like 2 to 3 weeks, I've turned her from being an officer that's been in this department for almost over a year, who was doing an
I
hour a
didn't
week and
even know
didn't have.
she existed.
Yeah, exactly. To now all of a sudden being
I had
an
like heard her
officer.
name, but that was about it.
Yeah. Now she's turned into an officer that people look at and be like, wow, she could really be a leader in this department.
Yep.
Probably do a better job than I would.
There's doing a bank behind us.
What?
Look around.
Oh, that was what the power went out for? The fucking fleeca?
Probably. I wonder who it is. Slow roll it.
Of course I'm gonna slow roll it. I do business. Yeah, it's Portia. I can't tell.
I can't tell either. They're in like suits. Weird. There's a person. He
Yeah,
looks
just
like a
keep
bank
it
robber
moving.
too.
Yeah, just keep it moving. So yeah. Trust me, kid, we're on the same page more than you think.
It's kind of comforting.
Yeah. It's kind of tough because I wish figure out what the hell we can do. Because I don't talk to your dad about it because I don't know. I wouldn't even think of how to approach it with him.
Like I said, I think he doesn't want anything to happen to either of them, but I think he wants to stop Elle from doing the things that she does. But then they fight about it.
Yeah. Well, you never know when L's gonna pop up.
All the time.
Yeah.
I miss Emily being around more.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
I should probably go home soon.
Alright. Where am I taking you, kid?
My house.
Okay. Where's the house?
Oh gosh.
Yeah, that's about what I expected to happen.
You know everything else. You know where my house is?
I have a general idea of where it is. I know you live close to Riley.
You know where Riley lives?
Yeah, I know where Riley lives. Did I not just talk? Did I not just break the news to you? How there was something like there for a minute? I know where Riley lives.
Think near Riley's. That works.
Because she lives next door to Scout, who almost had a date drown in Scout's pool.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I got really weird connections to just a lot of weird things. It's a tough spot.
Huh. You won't tell anybody where I live, right?
No.
You promise?
You think at this point I'm gonna start telling people things? Like, I am way too deep into this at this point to start exposing things. Because it just ends up exposing me and ends up putting me in positions.
And then I will get pissed off. You don't want to make her mad.
I'm well aware of that. I have done a pretty good job of keeping her happy as of late, though.
That's scary.
Not in that way, but I've learned when to play dumb. And get away with it, where at the same time I've learned, when she needs the information, I can't, Which road is it?
She's been in a weird mood lately. Just keep going straight.
Yeah, I always get confused up here. No, it's this left up here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I heard Riley's gonna be gone for a little bit too, so
Yeah, she had to go out of town for a while.
yeah.
Not fair.
Yeah. No, at the end of the day, it's not like she was gonna be someone that I was gonna get on my side for this whole thing, so.
It's the really big one on the left.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna pull in that driveway. I'm just gonna pull down the block because, God forbid anybody see me up here. I'll probably get shot.
Did you read the sign on the gate?
Something about trespassers will be shot. Survivors will be shot again.
Survivors will be shot again. Yeah, Pig put that up. He thought
That
it was
sounds about
funny.
right. Yeah, I'm sure he did.
Brasciole,
All right. Yeah,
thank you.
you're welcome, kid.
Really,
I know.
thanks. And, if you figure out any way to stop her, let me know.
You'll be the first.
Okay,
It's not like I can tell anybody else,
true.
right?
Okay,
All
I'll
right.
see you around
Let me get out
tomorrow.
of here. Yeah, for sure. Let me get out of here before I get shot.
Yep.